Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshur Anmilitam Yana Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. So, as we discussed before, we all born in darkness and ignorance. By the mercy of Guru only, he opens our eyes and put the knowledge. Then we can see the facts. So, Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasthaya, Bhutale, Semate, Bhakti Vedanta, Swami, Iti Namine, Namaste, Saraswati Deve, Gauravane, Pracharine, Nirvisesha, Sunyavada, Prachachya Desa, Tarine, Jai Sri Krishna, Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita, Gadadara, Sri Vasadi, Gaura Bhakta, Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. Fourth chapter is transcendental knowledge. So the acronym for that is eternal education, years, accurate understanding, removing reactions, and S for sacrifice. Okay. So eternal education, fourth chapter, first sloka to 10th sloka. So what is eternal education? So just like iPhone 10, it comes with a user manual, right? For us, human life, what is our user manual? What is our manual to live life? User manual, right? It will tell us how to live life, what we have to chase for. How do we know this? We read the disciplic succession, right? From Krishna, Brahma, Narada, Vyasa. So from disciplic succession, we get this knowledge. So that is eternal education. And then accurate understanding, accurate understanding is 11 to 15. The Krishna is telling in 11th sloka. In India, people say, oh, whatever path you follow, you reach to the final destination, right? If I take a flight going to Atlanta, I go to Atlanta, I don't go to New York, right? It makes sense, right? In the same way, Krishna clearly telling in 11th sloka that it depends on your mood, and whatever path you take, you go in that path, but you don't reach ultimate. This is very important. In general, people say, oh, whatever you worship, whatever you do, you reach there. No, it doesn't work like that. There are four kinds of people, right? First kind, as we discussed, no God, atheistic. How can an atheistic and completely surrendered person, leaving everything, how can they reach same destination? No. These are not my words. 4th chapter, 11th sloka. Krishna is telling clearly. And 12th sloka, very important. We get confused with polytheism. There are like 33 crore devatas in India. So many devatas. So confusing. Krishna is telling here so clearly. Throughout the chapter, Krishna is the one who showed Visvarupa. Krishna is the one who shows me. 10.8 we will discuss, right? Aham sarvasva prabhavo matta sarvam pravattate iti matva bhajante ma bodhabhava samanvita. Everyone came from me. From me, Vishnu came. There are 3 Vishnus. Karanodaskaya Vishnu, Garbhodaskaya Vishnu, Kshirodaskaya Vishnu. From me, Brahma came. From Brahma, Shiva came. From Shiva, Vinayaka came. And Vinayaka's brother Kumaraswamy. And Vishnu's wife Lakshmi Devi. So everyone came from Krishna. Just like there is a Prime Minister Narendra Modi, there are 20, I don't know how many states. Each state chief minister. For the country, there is a Home Minister, Defense Minister, Educational Minister, Finance Minister, right? Again, each state, same thing. Again, each district, there is a, whoever. Each state governor. Just like that, all these demigods are never equal to Narendra Modi. If you pray to your village president, Sarpanch, how can a village Sarpanch equal to Narendra Modi? So Krishna is explaining very clearly. So this is the misconception. This is the misconception. That's what we are discussing. That's why we need manual. We have to read the manual. If I don't read iPhone manual and start operating as if I like, right, I will mess it up. In the same way, everything, if you don't have Bhagavad Gitas, we are happy to give Bhagavad Gitas to your friends. This is the manual of life. You read and, we can discuss. This is the essence of our life. So that's why, no, all gods are not equal. Just like all sarpanches are not equal to Narendra Modi. To be, understand very clearly. And 13th verse, the other misconception is, casteism. India is so, it is all qualities. Unfortunately, human being is the most selfish animal. He misused the whole thing, right, for his selfishness. But Krishna created these sections so that the society will function smoothly. A Brahmin has to do his work. A Kshatriya, running state, country has to do his work. It is quality. It is not by birth. These are the three big misconceptions. Krishna is clearly telling in slokas, 4th chapter, 11, 12, 13. We can read it. And are removing reactions. When people say, when you do work, you get karma, right? There are 3 types of reactions: bad karma, good karma, and akarma. Even people say, if I do charity, okay, if I build hospitals, if I build houses, if I give $10 to a beggar, this is good karma. But good karma is also binding. If you to go to some vacation, you stay in that vacation spot, whether it's Las Vegas or Hawaii or whatever. You stay there, you come back once you are done with the time, 1 week, 10 days, right? So even though you do good karma, you have to come back once your pious credits will be gone. But akarma, what is akarma? Whatever you do in the name of Krishna, you never come back. This is described in 16 to 24. So on top of doing this, charity work, the next thing is akarma. Reading Bhagavad Gita, sitting here, cooking prasadam for Krishna, working for Krishna, helping what he wants. That is akarma. With this akarma, you never come back. And then, yes, is sacrifice. So in this material world, in the job, if you go to job interview, the way they look at you is by our caliber. Spiritual endeavor, Krishna judge is by our character. We can refine our character by sacrifice. Okay? It's not in our, imagine on the flight when you go, we are small ants. Krishna is overlooking what is the above number of trillion ants, right? Krishna is looking so many universes. Why he has to bother us? It's not his thing. There's so many people, so many big devotees. Why even, people ask, show me God. God is not like a, mouse, like, I can show God. The only way we can see God is God should be impressed by our activity, and he will say, oh, this guy is working so hard for me. Let me go, or let me, whatever. He arranges that. Like Prahlada, Dhruva, Narada, that is the example. So, to go that level, we have to do sacrifices. The sacrifice we have to do is, until and unless we have real Guru, not fake Guru, real Guru, we cannot approach God. Just like in second chapter, 7th sloka, Karpanya dosho pahata swabhavaha. So you surrender to Krishna's feet, then only you realize Krishna's feet are Guru's feet, and put our pride at the lotus feet of Guru, then only Krishna give access to him. So sacrifice. So the acronym for this chapter is ES, eternal education, accurate understanding, removing reactions, and sacrifice. Okay. Now we are going to